It is the game of both of their seasons, Michigan and Ohio State. And it's been all Buckeyes recently, 7 straight wins. Over this year, it's in Ann Arbor. Michigan's perfect 7-0 at home this year, while OSU only has 1 road win this season. And with Brady Hoke and Luke Fickell, it is the first time since 1929 that both teams have first-year head coaches in this game. Let's take a moment to talk to one of them. The game is at Michigan, but we head to Columbus right now. We're joined now by a man whose first Ohio State game was an Ohio State-Michigan game, Luke Fickell. Luke, you told me earlier this year you were on the field pregame for that. What do you remember from that day?
Oh, it was definitely exciting. I was probably only about 11 or 12 years old, and actually got to see the team run out there for the first time ever, right there down on the field. So, I just remember all the excitement, the buzz, the biggest sporting event I'd ever been to.
And you've been around this rivalry for a long time, but never quite as the head coach. So already this week, Michigan week, how's it felt different for you?
I don't know that it's felt a whole lot different. Obviously, a little bit more busy with different types of things, obviously media obligations and things like that. But, I think anytime you're a part of this, whether you're a player, whether you're a coach, whether the head coach, whatever your situation, it's intense, it's exciting, and there's not a whole lot of time for anything else.
How much does this year's game in particular mean?
Hey, every Ohio State-Michigan game is a season in itself. So to say it's anything different, obviously there's some different circumstances. I'm in a different position, so to speak, but it's still about the Ohio State-Michigan game. It's still about our seniors, and I think that's the thing that we always will focus on.
Let's get on the field then. DeVere Posey joined your team recently. So what is it like now that you have that weapon on the field?
Well, he gives us some confidence. I think he gives Braxton definitely some confidence, and that somebody in the huddle that, if there's a play to be made, sometimes in some situations the guys are covered, but you got a good chance that DeVere can make a play.
Of course, there's a playmaker on the other side of things in Denard Robinson. What is the best way to try to slow him down?
Well, it's tough. I mean, I don't know that sometimes, like you say, in some of those basketball teams, that, hey, you can't really stop them. You got to slow them down. And, obviously he was a player of the year in the Big Ten for a reason last year, and he's continued that performance. And, you got to do a great job at tackling. You got to try and keep him, from big plays, I think is the biggest thing, whether he's throwing or running.
This is the last game of the regular season for you in Ohio State. Looking back on it, what do you think you'll remember from the regular season?
I'm not one of those guys that has a whole lot of time to look back and to think about it. Obviously, there's been a lot of ups and downs. There's been a lot of emotional swings. But I think just like most of any season, you really remember your seniors, the way those guys have performed, the way they've handled the situations that they've been dealt in whatever season it is. So, that we have some time when this thing's all said and done to look back and reflect. We'll do that. But right now, it's hard to do that.
Fair enough. Luke Fickell getting ready for his first game, OSU Michigan, as head coach. Enjoy it.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.